what is the Protocol CRM?
Think about this. If you have to compromise between scaling your client base and keeping the level of quality. Basically, if you need like an assistant to take care of all the boring stuff so that you can focus on what's truly important, in that case, Protocol CRM is one-stop solution for you.
You placed your life in this, all because you believe in this product. Guys, alea iacta est.
What we achieved is that we combined a bunch of different tools that coaches typically use. All data centralized in one tool, and then everything built on top of AI base so that 80% of stuff can be done automatically by AI. So think about having all the tools you need in one place, 80% automated.
We talked with about over 100 coaches, and we saw the clear pattern. They use too many tools. They have data spread across different systems, and easy, boring, repetitive tasks that take so much time with each client. And also they are very hard to scale and to keep the same quality and dedication to client.
I think most coaches are really compressed by time management because you are wasting so much time on admin work. In your story, this is the place where Protocol jumps in. Hello everyone. Today, quite different approach, and I'll tell you why. Run off show. We are presenting the Protocol CRM. So let me start this story. Two Serbian engineers, husband and wife. They invested all their savings, moved to Dubai with a toddler. And you might ask why, but I'll tell you. They built a vertical AI platform to kill random coaching. Yes, you heard me, random coaching. Today, we dissect Protocol, the command center for fitness coaches. Dejan, welcome.
Hi, man.
Diana, welcome.
Hi,
How do you feel, guys?
Excellent.
excited?
Are you?
Yeah, a bit.
That's cool. So I will just quickly run a short introduction because Dan is my childhood friend, my neighbor, first neighbor. We grew up together, guys. Basically, the same bus stop, the same crack cord. Mother was yelling over the balcony when the street lights gone off. We came from environment where you are destined to be limited within your postcode, and whoever was daring to dream bigger, it would be told, stay there, 3 streets away, stay within your range, you will not move from here, etc., etc. But Dan refused to follow that script. And that's one of the reasons why this story is not a hype. This story is a real story, and we are today going to present Protocol CRM. So, before we start, I just want to give a quick promise for coaches. If you are coach 5, 35, or 100 clients, and you feel limited, listen, stay on, and you will learn how to double capacity without lowering quality. So, Dan, what is the Protocol CRM?
So think about this. If you are struggling, if you have to compromise between scaling your client base and keeping the level of quality, if you are juggling multiple tools, basically if you need like an assistant to take care of all the boring stuff so that you can focus on what's truly important, in that case, Protocol CRM is one-stop solution for you.
So just as I made the introduction, to rewind, guys, you placed your life in this. So I said you left your apartment, great salaries, childcare and family support, all because you believe in this product. Everything is behind, guys. Alea iacta est. The die is cast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So basically, if you can just in one line, one line, just to showcase what is where we are now and what is the protocol. As you said, all tools at one place. What else is beneficial?
Yeah. So what we achieved is that we combined like a bunch of different tools that coaches typically use. So that would be training app, branded like iOS Android app, Zoom, Loom, Typeform, Calendly, lead tracking. So all of that in one tool, all data centralized in one tool, and then everything built on top of AI base, so that 80% of stuff can be done automatically by AI. So think about having all the tools you need in one place, 80% automated, to basically take care of all the boring administrative stuff, so that you can grow your client base by basically focusing on what's important. That's it.
Just to clear the air, what changed for a coach who has 15, 20 clients if this week is protocol on? What would be the change? So basically, what does that mean for a coach?
Basically, once it's set up, it's like you get weight off your shoulders. So it would be like immediately getting much more free time, much more available time, which you can actually spend on talking to clients, that you can actually spend on thinking about how to create your marketing flows, how to bring new clients, and so on. So all like getting info about clients, preparing meetings, analyzing check-ins, lead scoring, and so on. Everything is taken care for you. So it's up to you to just like click decide, bam, spend 80% less time. So you have all this free time available immediately, and you can spend all that time to focus on growing your business.
Makes sense. As a coach, I have to add, I think most coaches are really compressed by time management, because you are wasting so much time on admin work, on lead acquisition, because ultimately you need to learn how to use other tools such as ActiveCampaign, creating a bunch of the forms, linking them, running this administration is really painful sometimes. And then apart from that you have to be focused on creating a content, getting the leads. So basically client acquisition, you need to make sure that your leads are not leaking, that everything is in pipeline, etc., etc. So there, in your story, this is the place where protocol jumps in. But now let's put this aside. I would like to just dig deeper. You have been 15 years in tech, and Diana, something over 9 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So there is a huge background behind you guys. It's not that just you decided to jump and to follow the hype. Okay, everyone is on AI, let me do something. You've been all your life into tech. Apart from that, I have to mention that Diana, she went even a step further, and she finished an ASM course just to understand how the craft is working actually, and to understand the pain points of the coaches. So you've been reaching out to coaches, and what is the biggest struggle that you've got to know from the coaches who are actually being in touch with you?
Yes, we talked with about over 100 coaches, and we saw the clear pattern. So they use too many tools. They have that data spread across different systems, and easy, boring, repetitive tasks that take so much time with each client. And also they are very hard to scale and to keep the same quality and dedication to client.
Yeah. I've been jumping from mentor to mentor, and I know that people are complaining over and over with the same thing. But there we go now. Why build AI first instead of adding it into existing tools?
Yeah, good question. Well, think about your daily work, what it consists of. So you're dealing with a lot of so-called unstructured data, meaning you have communication data, you have check-in data, you have meeting preparations, you have lead scoring, all kinds of stuff. And for that, AI is excellent. AI as of 2025 is excellent. So that's why we decided to start with that, to ride on this tech wave. And since we started building beginning of this year from scratch, it was more logical to start with AI base, and then we still have like old school manual approach as a backup, instead of doing fully manual platform and then like bolting on AI, which let's say other existing solutions now have to do. So for us, this is like shortcut and competitive advantage that we are starting now from scratch with the latest tech, and that enabled us to basically in 5 months to create this thing, which is now pretty big piece of software. I have to admit, in only like 5-6 months.
Yeah, I've been reviewing the app and helping you with some coaching stuff aside, because obviously I cannot help you with the software engineering, but I can tell you what is the pain point that coaches are facing the most. When you say that the basement of the app is AI, what does it mean for the coach who is just now starting the journey or having a 5-10 clients, and he's not sure if he has to go? For instance, I'll just use the names as Kahunas just to compare. Kahunas, Typeform, Loom, Zoom, Calendly, so many tools, man. So everything is inside the one app. The question is again, why the coach has to try this app? What is your one-line answer?
One-line answer. It's remember how you tried apps like Uber and Karim and stuff like that with instant delivery?
Yeah.
And how you immediately forgot about going to supermarket ever again? Because
That's me.
exactly. Because it saves you so much time. It takes the boring stuff. You know, it's still up to you to decide what to buy, and it's up to you to pay, to like make decision. But like 80% of time is handled by somebody else. Think about that in terms of coaching app. So think about the system that can do all this boring stuff for you. It's still up to you to prepare stuff, to decide, to be the responsible one, but the rest is taken care of. So like just try it, give it some time, and we think you're gonna like it really fast.
So when you say that, like just for me, as I'm using, as I said, I'm using a bunch of softwares, and really I don't wanna cry over and say the things that maybe not appropriate, but sometimes I just wanna close the laptop and say, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this job because it's not coaching. You need to learn the admin stuff first, and then with all these forms and all this stuff that has to be linked, you need to go and learn a bunch of the things which just taking your time. Does that mean that the app itself would make something what you used to do for 4 to 5 hours, that you can deliver the same within 30 minutes with accuracy of 90%, 95%, or very accurate? Let's keep the numbers away. Something which is very accurate and which is almost impossible to make mistake.
Yeah. So, I mean, why keep numbers away? I mean, we're actually, we're achieving, if you really want to get some benchmarks, let's say one use case, when you create a plan week by week, let's say a plan with like workouts and nutrition and so on, and you put exact targets, I mean in calories and proteins and fats and so on, and you just let the AI do it. It will take the client info, their preferences, all their data, your targets, and in like 5 minutes it can create nutrition plans within 3% accuracy, like you requested. So we're actually doing that. Although, like we will probably discuss later, is that the app is not doing anything without your approval. It's still up to you to confirm everything, but we're really trying to get over 95% accuracy. Like it's that effective.
So does that mean if, for instance, I'm just giving now example because I want to make the clear picture for coaches who are listening to this podcast. For instance, I'm your client, and you somehow I get your type form which you place somewhere on your Instagram bio or whatever, and I fill it up with your questions. When the form comes to protocol, does the protocol understands which kind of client you are dealing with and how he is placing the pipeline? For instance, if you can run through what happens from initial contact with the client until, let's say, booked call and the client is finishing within Protocol CRM, and obviously you work with the client.
Yeah. So
Maybe I can try to.
Yeah.
Diana will explain.
Ovdje sečemo malo.
Yeah. Okay. So perfect. I love.
Maybe we can. Maybe I can jump in and try to give an answer. So we can take what is for you hot lead, and we can put it in our system. And based on that, when contact came to protocol, we can decide. System will decide is it hot lead or not. So you give us if-then scenario. We input it, and in pipeline you will see hot lead or criteria you gave to us.
So basically, the protocol can filter the lead for you and put into pipeline and track from step 1 to step 5, 10.
Yes, and
like
if it detects that is hot lead, you will be notified by SMS, WhatsApp, email. So.
But if you can, Diana, if you can guide me now through just for people to understand, just to visualize what happens. Doesn't matter now if whether the lead is hot, cold, not qualified. What happens? The type form. Let's say I'm your client. I fill up the type form, and type form notify you that you have client.
Yeah, based on your answers.
Yeah.
And what coach gives us to say to filter it based on those, and we can use that to filter forms.
Yeah, but what's also important to say is that we have fully custom automation system, meaning that each coach can design, like if they want, they can design 10-step process what happens with the client. So it's like they fill out the form, and then AI scores the lead. And actually coach can type, if this person says this, then it's hot. If they say this, then it's not, and so on. Like you just type it in. And then based on that, you can schedule like what happens with hot lead, maybe target them immediately. What happens with potential low ticket, maybe try to automatically generate some 1-week plan and give them access just to try out. But then with the hot lead, you can continue with like targeting with WhatsApp, targeting with email. So it's like you can play, like you can set up on your own, or we can set up for you, but it's like the full automation system custom for each coach, which is really powerful because all the tools are in the one system, and then you can just combine them in any way you want. So it's like you have 6 tools and Zapier and all kinds of software that you have to use now. Just think about that in one place, one screen. You just click combine everything, and bam, you have your own super cool magic pipeline that just works.
Yeah, and I think this is the ultimate reason why very good coaches are not able to get the AI working online, because they don't have system and they don't have structure. Because when I started doing that, I felt, fuck man, this is horrible. How many things I need to learn actually before I get the client? And what does it mean? And then you get all these tools which he mentioned. And apart from that, you have to pay for every subscription every month. So count that, 5-6 things, $20. If you are at the bare minimum, $20. And then I end up now every month I pay for application around 1,500 to 2,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
Just for the applications.
And don't forget one important thing, data spread across all the apps.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Leads are leaking everywhere. That's the second question which I want to ask. I call this random coaching. And we have to agree, this is random coaching because you are all over the place. Your leads are leaking. Basically, your data is all over the place. So, as you said, you've been doing interviews with the coaches. What is the most dangerous random coaching failure that you've seen over the coaches which you've been speaking with?
Yeah, it is probably they cannot be dedicated to each client, especially when they start to scale. And when they start to scale, they start giving generic programs. And we all know how personalization is important in this business. And I mean, every human has his or she's own needs, situations, conditions. And going more generic just to serve more clients erodes that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I would say if you are a coach and you have 30, 35, 40 clients, you will understand. And I know that you will find yourself here in this story what Diana just said. It's really hard, as there is a law which is, I mean, it might be rough what I would say, but I'll be very honest. As quantity goes up, the quality drops.
Yes.
Unfortunately, because you need to scale, and then for scaling you need a team of people, you need many things. But as you guys said, with the protocol, the work which used to occupy your 5-6 hours per day, now you'll be able to do within 45 minutes to 1 hour, which is really great. And I just wanna just move on how it looks on the app. So we have a client profile 360. We have lead intake to pipeline. We have sessions call when the client comes in. It's very important to mention the AI is there just to draft the program. The AI is not there to work instead of you. You are in charge. You have to approve. You have to give the extra informations. And as better your informations are, that ultimately means that the program will be more accurate. And then you have options. You either approve or you disagree, correct?
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, you mentioned it right. So the goal is not to replace you, but to help you. So basically, it's as if you hired an assistant to do that stuff for
Very
you.
smart.
Yeah,
assistant.
very smart assistant who knows a lot about stuff and who can keep like 100 clients in their head and know everything about them instantly. But it's as if you have an assistant, meaning that they will prepare. Let's say they will draft program for you. They will each week they will suggest how to adjust client like nutrition or workouts and so on. They will prepare you like client history and meeting notes before your video call with them and so on. So it's still up to you to review to see if that makes sense. Obviously it's not perfect, but it will work 90-95% correct, but it's still up to you to review, to accept if it's fine, or to modify. And it's usually like AI can take let's say 1 hour of your work, and then you spend like 5 minutes adjusting if needed, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, I want to add that protocol is not here to replace you as a coach. It's to help you. Its system will not do anything important on its own. So you are in charge.
That's something what is actually important, because I don't want to get backlash from people and saying, is it ethical or no? I mean, is it ethical to use ChatGPT? Tell me. Is it ethical? Come on. The world that we are living in is evolving very fast. And either, I'll say again, either you adjust yourself and you follow the wave, or you stay behind in 2000s. Correct?
Exactly.
So let's move on. I'm very excited about the app, to be honest. And the question, how does protocol? And because leads are very important, everything starts from the lead. How does protocol actually prevent lost leads, or I would say ghosted DMs? Because I know that for a fact, I'm talking from hearing thousands of coaches, not hundreds, thousands. Everyone is struggling with DMs, tracking the leads, getting stuck in, because people are obviously, everyone has a life, and like you think that everyone will answer to you instantly. How actually protocol prevents lost leads or being ghosted from your DMs? Whoever.
Okay, so well, that's the beauty of having all the data and all the tools, let's say, in one place. Meaning that you use protocol forms, you use protocol booking, which is similar to Calendly. You have the lead list in protocol, plus you have integrations with, let's say, Instagram, TikTok. You have DMs over there also. So if you have all the data in one place, and you have this lead profile in one place, and you know the whole history of your interactions or touch points with the lead, and then the system can easily detect if the lead is not answering, or if you forgot to follow up, or it can analyze what kind of messages you had, so it can do sentiment analysis to like see maybe it's not the right time to push this lead, or maybe push it immediately, try to close the lead and so on. But again, the core idea is that all the data in one system, again, with AI layer on top of it, which basically guarantees that you cannot lose the lead. I mean, the system will constantly bother you. Hey, you forgot to follow up on this lead, or stuff like that.
When we are there, just to clear another thing, is it will it be possible on protocol to add your team members inside?
Yes.
So this is something
absolutely.
that might be questioned, because many coaches they scale the business already.
Yes, absolutely. So we're building the system so that you can basically add as many team members as you want, and you will also be able to set different permission levels, because you may have, like, let's say, coaches that work for you, but you may also have some assistants that maybe should not.
VA.
VA, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to give access to someone just for the marketing part, for leads, and you don't want to give access to VAs or to some marketing team. You don't want to give them client access, because that's like sensitive data. So you will be able to set detailed permission levels for each team member also.
And the best thing, it came to my mind because I've seen last night you sent to me the video where you explained about forms. Basically, you can brand every form the way you want. It could be a multi-page, and it could be single page, which can be fully branded for your brand, right?
Absolutely. So you can have like standard forms, one question is below another, and you can have multi-page like type form. You can put your colors, you can put your video, you can put basically whatever you want. And like UI is super simple. Like you can let AI create for it, but you can also, like, with a couple of clicks, you can do it on your own. It's really nice.
I've seen, because I know that I had to get. I'm coming from the perspective of coach, and I know what used to bother me the most. client acquisition, leads, forms, build separate forms, 12 weeks challenge, lose 10 kilos before the summer, etc. Many forms, and then everywhere your lead goes. And then when you have to catch up with everything, where did I place this form? Where is this form? And on one place, there is everything on one place, which is really exciting for me to see how it works. And the best thing which you guys told me that basically for the guys who get in as early birds, you'll be able to actually do the full customer support.
Yes.
Yeah. So for the first 50 customers, we will give lifetime locked pricing, and we'll give direct support from me and Dejan, and also in some part they will be able to influence how the protocol is developed. And
So founders, yeah, like
yes,
help
founding
them-
partners.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we will do the full migration from the other
Yes,
tools. So if
exactly.
you're using 5-6 different tools and you have your client data, your forms, whatever, we will migrate data for you. So
I'm excited, to be honest, and I cannot wait to stop doing many things and losing my time on admin time, admin tasks, and running behind data and seeing where my leads are leaking, etc. So we're repeating the same thing. But I just want to come to the question: what does drop by 80% of the time? Give me one concrete example.
yes, so let's take a typical like program we call it program, someone calls it pipeline, but essentially week by week you have to define goals for the client. Usually it's like workout goals and nutrition goals, training day, rest day, and so on. And it just takes time, because first usually you have to do it like high level, and then you have to go and actually create like to put all those exercises for each day and sets, and then to go into like meal planner, and then put all the meals and target calories and all that stuff, and it just takes forever and it's quite repetitive. And in our case, like you can do this high level thing which takes you like 10% of time, 15% of time, and then just let AI create the actual like workouts and meal plans and so on. So this is like a typical example. And then let's say next week a client does a check-in, you need to adjust something. Again, AI will do that overnight, prepare stuff for you, and then next day it will just say, yeah, I think we should adjust client program for this week like that, based on this and that. And it's up to you to either accept or click modify and maybe adjust a little bit if needed, and that's it. So this is like a clear example how you can cut off 80% of boring time.
Yeah, and I mean, it just for me, you know, when unless you are a cookie cutter trainer, I'm not calling out anyone, honestly. But if you are doing copy and paste for everything in your life, this will be something that will change your life. Trust me. And Diana, I want to ask you, just how many clients can a solo coach handle with or without protocol? What is the... Well, because I know, like, if I have to run through 25, 30 clients on Kahunas, I'm locked. I'm burned.
Yes, well, our research indicated that current optimum is about 20 clients per coach. And
if you are not a cookie cutter trainer, let's be real. Let's
yes,
be honest.
yes,
No,
yes.
like, I just want
with
to clarify.
full personalization, yes. Yeah, I think 20 clients, and we can cut 80% of boring time, and you can easily go double, triple, or even 5 times number of clients without losing the quality and dedication to client.
Which is great.
It is
to be
huge,
honest, because
yeah.
I'm telling you, from perspective, I have now more than 25, 30 clients, and I know that I'm already pushing this upper ceiling of scaling the business and actually getting somebody who will help me, because it's impossible if you treat everyone individually to be on this verge where you are correct toward people. If you get the money, okay, work for that. Help actually person, you know. And that's something that ultimately leads us to another question, because I know there are so many influencers out there who are actually I'm using the app which I paid for to be customized for low tickets leads. Will Protocol be able to supply low ticket training where you will just create the link, drop there, and then create the low ticket training, 30 days, 45 days challenge, without going through Google Sheets, without all this drama?
Yes, absolutely. I don't think we even mentioned that since the beginning of this podcast, but Protocol actually includes your fully branded app. So this is also one more goodie that you're getting. So it's like you get your fully personalized app, and it can be used for both low tickets and high ticket clients. Meaning that for high ticket, you can do communication, you will create detailed personalized plans and so on. But it can also be used for low tickets, where you can integrate our lead capture with creating some automated but still personalized correct plans and giving them
Let's
access.
be realistic. If you are running a low tickets, that nothing is personalized, just to let you know. But
Still,
Yeah.
All the data that we can get our hands
But
on.
that's what I'm saying. Is this a plus that you can get from Protocol? Because I know I have low tickets.
Absolutely, it's not generic. Yeah, even for like low tickets, even for I don't know how much a coach wants to sell this low ticket for, but even in that case, during like during app onboarding, all this data again is taken. It's and the program and everything is created fully personalized based on that.
But when it comes to that,
Even in that case,
let's break down, because I think it's very important, and we haven't speak about that on our call prior. But this came to my mind today when I was thinking about. So let's say now there is a famous coach who has like millions of followers, and he wants to place low ticket program on his Instagram. Will it be possible to be automated from the point where the client comes in for when somebody submit form and pays for the low, let's say $10. $10 is 30 days program, and what you get training plan, you get nutrition, and you get a supplement suggestion. Let's say this is the basic. Will Protocol be able to take all infos and generate the program, the training plan, and then through automation send to client onboarding form and take from this point and store them actually in the platform?
yes, exactly. And one more thing to add in the mix, this trainer can also define like their own ways of doing stuff. So their own like custom instructions how to actually generate. So you have client data. You're creating personalized programs and everything automatically, but you can also add trainer specific instructions, like what is this trainer's approach to working with clients. So you can do really like for a very low price, you can give them really high value.
Okay, let's make this scenario. Like, I just want to now create the case study. I'm the coach who is having 2 million followers and I live in India. And I want to create the program plan for $5 where I'll get like thousands of requests through the night. Will Protocol just walk us through, just for people to understand, what happens from the moment that you set, let's say you put the price of $5 for your program, from your training plan, which is for 30 days challenge, you name it. What happens what coach has to do from the moment that lead form comes to actually payment comes to Stripe, because Stripe will be linked, or
Yes.
any other payment system that you have, PayPal, Revolt, you name it, right? This is something that can
Yes.
be questioned. What happens when the client pays for his training program? Just let me frame this. I'm just taking now so much things to say, and I have to be very specific. Walk us through payment until delivery of the program.
Yeah. So even before payment, it's probably like some form, subscoring, and
Obviously.
so on. Then goes payment. Then like coach doesn't have to do anything. Then our automation takes over. So it creates program like nutrition, workouts, anything else. Then it automatically creates client profile in the system. It creates like access credentials for them. It sends them the access, sends them link to the app, sends them access. Then when they open the app, they get like onboarding instructions, everything. So it's like the coach obviously doesn't have to do anything.
But has to approve, obviously, like.
Yes.
It
yes.
has to approve, yeah. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But the client gets like this full, fast, seamless experience.
Okay, and how much accurate is, like, for instance, if I put my goals, if I put my measurements, if I put my pictures, how accurate is the nutrition plan, training plan? What we can expect in this case?
Okay. So the thing is, like we talked to some coaches who try to use stuff like GPT to do that, and it's
Like
way
most of them
inaccurate.
do.
Because-
Most of them do.
Yeah, because what happens? Like, let's take nutrition for example. Okay,
Mhm.
so you have persons like age, height, and so on. So you need to calculate TDE, right? And then based on that, you should create nutrition plans that are in line with that.
Uh-huh.
So when you just give it to ChatGPT or some AI tool, I mean, they will just hallucinate macros and stuff like that.
Even with basic stuff like
You-
chicken, rice, or
Exactly. Like it will totally hallucinate, and then, but if you miss like 20%, then you know it's bad for the client. So what we do instead is that we use AI as a coordinator. So AI creates the idea of the plan, but then we hook into actual food databases, exercise databases. So we use that data to then calculate the proper like macros and so on. And then if we see that like we missed something, then we do a couple of iterations until we bring it to above 95% accuracy. So if you put all of your data and our TDE tool calculates your targets for, let's say, rest day and training day,
Okay.
and then AI takes over, creates the idea of the plan. And then we hook into actual food databases with like million food items. And we use that data to create proper plan. And then AI reviews that. And once we reach 95% accuracy or above, then we say we are done. So it's not like you put 2 sentences in GPT and you get the output. No. I mean, and we spend like months trying to achieve that. Just to be clear. Like we literally spend months and we are still like iterating on this thing just to achieve that level of accuracy. Because we don't want to be just another typical ChatGPT wrapper or anything. So we're actually building the full pipeline with verified data. And the same goes for your like exercises. So we have a database of over 1,000 exercises in it, and the coach can add their own
Yeah, I have
exercises.
to ask this now. Just add on question quickly. What if I have videos? What can I do, and how Protocol can help me to place my videos with description that I don't need to spend days of typing description of every exercise that I put in? Is there any option for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we actually have a logic for doing so-called transcripts and video analysis, and then based on that we can fill the exercise.
So basically,
description
I
and
add
so on.
video and I film. Just I press there record, or I type. Okay, I'm doing rowing bend over knees with a barbell. If you can just put description for client how to follow up the things, explain the exercise, without you actually going. Okay, ChatGPT. I've done the.
Oh no, actually, you just add new exercise, upload the video, and click the button, fill out the rest. And then AI will just fill out description, exercise type, exercise difficulty.
Without you doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, you just review it and click save if
Wow.
it's fine. And the same goes for workout plans, same goes for nutrition plans, same goes for
Supplement,
Wow.
supplements. Yeah. Again,
recovery,
it's
everything.
still you have to approve, but it will do it
Yes.
for you with
But
90%
yeah.
plus accuracy.
You have to
Obviously.
approve it and edit if there is need for
Of
it.
course.
I believe that we reached the point where we have to tell to people where they can find and what is the benefit if they jump on waitlist right now. Who'll take over for that?
Oh, well, if they join now, as I said, for first 50 coaches, it will be founding partners, so they'll have special price and.
Do you want to disclose the price or?
Yes, for 50 coaches it will be 200.
199, yeah, or what is
for
the price?
first 50 coaches? It
199,
will be
yeah.
199.
199 USD, yeah?
USD?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
USD
for
per month.
first 50 coaches, it will be 199 USD.
And plus, what they get support.
They get
premium
support from me and from Dan, like
Uh-huh.
our phone numbers and direct support anytime, and also if there is feedback from them and that feedback is valid, they can influence how protocol is developed. They
Wow.
can help
Wow.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, we are making this for. Them.
When the app will be out?
Well, in the next couple of weeks, actually. So
For instance, if people want to see the demo video or anything, where they can find?
yeah, so the demo video, we have a 3-minute demo video on our website. It's Protocol CRM.
CRM.com.
Protocol
Oh,
CRM.
yeah, you see, guys.
protocolcrm.com. It's a video from about a month ago, so in the meantime, it's even better, it's even nicer. But it will explain to you what you can expect on like admin side, what kind of features are in. It will even show the client app and so on. So it's in 3 minutes, and I think it will explain everything you need to know about the system.
Obviously, we'll be pushing the videos out there with full explanation and the steps which they can expect. But most importantly now, just to recap the things, it can be for low tickets and high tickets. It has depth for the high tickets where you have every step how to get the client and to actually hold the client and make sure that this client stays with you because of the accuracy. And then we have this kind of short-term program as low tickets. But most importantly, to mention, guys, I've been speaking a lot, but because we are all involved into this project, and at the beginning we were like their first time front of the cameras. I hope you will understand. This is not our native tongue. First of all, do not get pissed on us if we say the things that not grammatically correct. I just wanna say that, for instance, if you are a coach who is living in Dubai and your clients and audience are from Morocco, Egypt, Germany, France, will it be able for the client to get the transcript on native tongue? Arabic, French, German. What
Yes.
is the benefit?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things with AI. So you can easily translate everything into any major language, basically. So
And it's just a click, yeah?
just a click.
Wow. Just to wrap it up, to see what we can. I think we covered more or less all, but definitely we'll be filming another kind of podcast for the Protocol CRM because we are about to launch. And is there anything that you guys can add on that we missed during these 60 minutes? Something major?
Maybe long-term vision with the protocol.
Oh yeah, well, let's that's something really cool.
That's something that Diana is especially excited about.
Yes, but currently we are focused on fitness, but long-term vision is to go into more into medical stuff. We are making our system even now to be used for that.
Can you share with us?
Well, I'm not sure what I can share, but we are
Where you are looking at?
currently we have even part in our system where you can upload your.
What if somebody is watching this and say, "Oh fuck, these people are fucking awesome. How can I invest and help?" Because obviously it takes money to get to a point where you want to be.
Yes.
For that one.
So just if you can share, just if you can give small teaser or a sneak peek to people.
We are now building system also. Even now you can upload your blood works even or genetics, because that's what we are doing, and we want to track everything. You can import your stuff from Apple Watch, Whoop, Oura Ring, everything you wear. So use that metrics also as well, like sleep, stress.
So the app ultimately, by the time, if this time comes, will be for everyone, not only for people.
Yes, for everyone, for people like me, Dan. We are not like professional.
Or people who are at 50s, like
Yeah,
people
I
who are
mean,
genuinely taking care of longevity, because longevity is something new, guys. And I think with this biohacking and all this stuff, we are moving very fast toward this place where everything will be tracked. And when you said blood test, so for instance, if you can just give me a quick analysis. I come to you, I give you blood test. What the app will do with my blood test, if coach says, okay, create me for my client has high cholesterol. I'm just giving an example again. I'm going into that, but I just want for everyone to be clear what they have in their hands is really potent weapon, and just for everyone to understand, because I understand, I'm inside. So for instance, I come in, I place my blood test inside the app. What can I expect if my coach is running the app? What can I expect from this blood test?
So the system will use that data also to tune up the program that will coach get for its client. So it can be reduce this in nutrition, take this supplement more, check this with your doctor, or anything that can help the client to live a longer, healthier life.
So, for instance, it can be used by doctors as well.
Yes,
later,
yes, that's the point, that we are going long term.
Yes.
Wow.
However, I mean, long term, if you want to go medical, just to explain from the technical side, you need. Now you're dealing with sensitive patient data. You need to be approved by all the regulators and so on, and that requires a lot of like investment and paperwork and so on. And that's why in the beginning, now we're focusing on fitness, and from this industry, like we can easily go into longevity. And when we say medical, it's not really like medical. It's not primarily for like sick people. We're mostly targeting prevention, regeneration, and so on. So really like for people in their like 30s, like we are, who are now aware that they need to work on their health, and that it's possible to keep your health long term.
Yes, for people to have a health span, not lifespan, longer health span, so living
Even
longer,
life.
healthier.
Even life.
Like I think.
Yeah, but there is difference between health.
If you go to billionaire and ask him what is your number one thing in life that you want to achieve, he would say, I want to live longer.
Longer
Longer but healthier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Longer
that's
and
health
healthier.
span, longer and healthier. Yeah.
Wow. So just to wrap it up.
I mean, if I can add that we are end user, I am end user of my product. That's the beauty of it. I really love this product, and I'm really happy so I can use it on myself every day, so I can live healthier and longer. That's my plan.
Show, Diana. Most coaches cap out at 20 clients, not because they cannot coach, because admin time crushes them. You have a product. Protocol fix that. It basically puts your entire workflow in one place with add-ons, AI assistant, it can draft your programs, draft your nutrition, and basically be as accurate as possible.
So here is the flow. A lead completes your built-in form. It lands in your pipeline. It books a call. And after that, system can draft a tailored plan. You can tune it, you can publish it, and the client gets even automatic check-in. You see red flags early, you can act immediately, and you can really deliver fully personalized approach to each client. We built it AI first, so it's not AI bolted on existing solution, which is really important. And it's also important that we build it with coaches. So we interviewed dozens and dozens of coaches, got the feedback. We even spent time earning CPT and nutrition certification in-house. So we are really building something that people need.
We are onboarding founding partners, 50 coaches per price of $199 per month, lifetime. Also direct support from me and Dejan, and priority on feature develop. After that period, price goes $249 per month. And go to Protocol CRM.com, watch 3-minute demo video and grab your spot.
So this is not a hype, guys. This is the real story, and I believe that 50 spots will be vanished like that. So hurry up. I'll be placing the things out when the app is ready. Until then, I just want to thank the Protocol CRM for sponsoring this episode. I just want to thank my friends being here today, and I hope you enjoy this podcast. Guys, it was a pleasure to have you on. I really did enjoy it, and I hope we move from this point on.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
If you like this episode, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, if you have any questions, drop the comments below and we will get back with full answers to you.